got, Greg?
Well, we have a 20-year-old female, identified as Jenna Fisher, senior finance manager here at Bentley. Friends found her sitting here motionless. All her vital signs are good. She seems to be in perfect health. The only thing that's unusual is the expression on her face. Take a look.
Looks like shock and disbelief.
Yeah. And the only evidence that was found was this.
What's that?
A rejection letter.
Yeah, her boyfriend dumped her.
Nope. Her employer did.
People try to put us to down, talking about my generation, just because we get around. Talking about my generation, my generation, this is my generation, baby. This is my generation, this is my generation, my generation, this is my generation.
So what do we got?
Take a look at this. Looks like the employer that hired Jenna suddenly changed their minds.
Wonder why. Who's the employer?
Well, the letter is signed by Jan Levinson of Dunder Mifflin.
Scranton office?
No, Waltham.
Oh.
Turns out that they acquired some information about her and they decided to rescind the offer for employment.
That's unusual. You don't find companies rescinding offers unless there's a really good reason. Jenna Fisher seemed like she was the ideal candidate. Straight A student, great internships, really involved on campus. I just don't get it.
Well, maybe Miss Levinson can shed some light on the subject.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hi, I'm John Grissom, Special Investigator for Career Services at Bentley University.
Jan Levinson, Dunder Mifflin, what can I do for you?
Could you tell us how you came to know Jenna Fisher?
Well, now that you've rudely interrupted me, I will. Jenna applied for a financial analyst position in our company. She had a great resume, so we brought her in for an interview. Turns out she was a stellar candidate. We made her an offer.
Stellar. I guess you could call her a superstar.
She is, which is why we were excited for her to join us after graduation.
So, what happened?
Well, let's just say we changed our minds.
Change your minds? What could have possibly changed your minds? That you withdrew this offer. You said that she was the perfect candidate.
Turns out she wasn't as perfect as we thought. Have you seen her Facebook page lately?
Well, at first pass, there's nothing incriminating on Jenna's page. You know, the usual things, wall, photos, status, nothing bad. But when I dug around a little bit, I came up with this bad boy, which is obviously less than flattering. It turns out that she was tagged on her friend Lizette's photo album, and that's why there's this picture up. Take a look.
Oh yeah. I could see how this could be a problem for an employer. Dunder Mifflin must have went onto Jenna's Facebook page and saw this photo.
Here's the interesting thing. They're not friends, so there's no way they could have seen it. Plus, she had all of her privacy settings set, so even if Dunder tried to Google her outrightly or looked at her on Facebook on their own, there's no way they could have gotten to it.
So if the photo was on Lisette's page, and that was the problem, how did Dunder see it?
I don't know. Looks like we're gonna have to talk to the photographer to find out. Hi, Lizette. Alyssa Willows, Career Services Investigator with Bentley University. Thanks so much for coming in today. I'm really sorry to hear about your friend Jenna. I'm hoping that you can help us out to try and figure out what happened to her.
Sure, I'd be happy to do anything I can to help out. I mean, Jenna's my best friend, and I just want to help her out.
Well, I appreciate you coming in today. During the course of our investigation, we identified some photos that you had posted on your Facebook profile. And they have Jenna in a pretty incriminating position, to say the least. And our thinking is that Dunder Mifflin has seen those pictures, and that's why they decided to change their minds about employing Jenna. So I wanted to ask you, were your privacy settings set?
Oh, yes. Well, we learned freshman year from our advisors in career services about the importance of using privacy settings on Facebook. And, I mean, only my friends can see my stuff on Facebook. So, I mean, there's no way I can be related to this, and I'm not even friends with anybody at Dunder, so I don't know.
Well, we know that Jenna wasn't friends with Dunder Mifflin either, so we're trying to figure out how they could have possibly seen these photographs. Tell me, do you know if they tried to message or email her via Facebook?
They did, actually. They reached out to her with a Facebook message to congratulate her on her position at Dunder. She was so excited, and she was thrilled about this position. And then, boom! She got the rejection letter, and, well, you know what happened after that, so.
Yes, I'm afraid I do, but thanks to you, Lizette, I think you've told us everything that we need to know. Okay, it's all coming together now. It's pretty clear what happened to cause Jenna's state of shock. It's true, you can't see a privacy-protected profile unless you're a friend. But what most people don't know is that Facebook gives non-friends access to profiles if they receive a Facebook message from that person.
So although Jenna wisely didn't friend Dunder outright, by sending her a message back to them via Facebook, she unknowingly gave them access to her profile for 30 days. So then Dunder had the same access that any of her friends would. They saw her Facebook profile, which led them to the tag in Lisette's photo.
And when Jenna got the rejection letter, she obviously went into shock because of their decision.
Textbook case of the pros and cons of Facebook and social networking.
Yep. Luckily, Jenna will be okay, but when we tell her what happened, boy, she's going to learn that lesson the hard way. As fun as it is, you got to be careful these days with Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, all that stuff, because you never know what or who people can see online and how it can affect your future. Hi, I'm Alyssa Hammond, Associate Director of Undergraduate Career Services here at Bentley. We hope you enjoyed our little CSI spoof on the perils of Facebook. And with the exception of the state of shock situation, our story was actually ripped directly from the headlines. It's true. It's been reported that more and more employers have been looking at Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, and a host of other social networking sites to check out potential candidates and employees' online presences and making hiring and firing decisions based on what they find. While appropriate content can be helpful in getting a job, inappropriate pictures, content, comments, and blogs can in fact hurt your chances of getting a job, even if that content was posted months, if not years before. If it's up on the web, it's subject to a certain amount of scrutiny, and employers are becoming more savvy about how to get to that information when deciding who to interview, hire, and retain. With regard to the messaging problem depicted in the CSI episode, users had such an issue with it that Facebook actually fixed it not that long ago. Great news, right? Well, not so fast. Issues can and do arise because Facebook is constantly changing its policies and procedures, oftentimes quietly. So it can become impossible to know of all the changes that are happening on sites like Facebook because policy is always in flux. In fact, the most recent controversy involved a photo website like Shutterfly, where an advertising agency used someone's image without their knowledge or permission in an international ad campaign simply because the person didn't turn off a default setting in their account, and the person had no recourse whatsoever. So you may be asking yourself, what can I do to protect myself and my professional image when I'm online? Here are a few simple things you can do right now. Number 1, remember that now you are in college, everything that you've put up online may be seen by the university, potential references, and future employers. So clean it up now and keep it clean. The motto you should live by when it comes to posting anything online is this: if you wouldn't want your mother to see it, don't put it up, period. Number 2, use your privacy settings and check them regularly because of policy changes that may go into effect without your knowledge. Just because policy may change in your favor, it may just as easily be reversed, or new privacy settings may be added with an unfavorable default setting. Number 3, keep track of what others are putting up online about you, such as tagged pictures or discussion about you on their profiles and blogs, and take immediate action when inappropriate content is put up about you, because it could cause trouble for you in the future. Google yourself periodically to see what the word on the street is about you, if any, and make sure it's nothing but good, positive stuff. Lastly, think of yourselves as professionals in training starting now, so conduct yourselves online accordingly and you'll have no problems at all. And if you'd like to learn more about privacy settings, how to clean up your online profile, or how to leverage social media for your job search, keep your eyes open for upcoming career services programming throughout the school year. Thanks for your time and attention, and we here at the Undergraduate Career Services Office look forward to working with you all in the future.